any means, then you can't even keep yourself together, can you?
No.
Are you excited today?
I'm all excited today.
Why are you excited today?
Because we're on YouTube today.
What? We're YouTube?
It's about time.
Who put us on YouTube?
Oh, you guys shouldn't have done that.
Oh, get your Snickers together. All right, so like we said, we're on YouTube now, and we're really excited because we can get closer to you guys, and we're gonna try and have some watch parties coming up.
Absolutely.
And speaking of parties, we've got 2 weeks, folks, to my birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
The big
On a
birthday extravaganza.
Yes, we're gonna have a birthday extravaganza. We're gonna have guests. We're gonna have a lot of spill the tea. We're gonna have just fun moments. We're gonna be drunk as fuck. It's gonna be great.
Awesome.
It's gonna be my birthday.
That tea is going to be some potent tea that week, guys.
I already know what the tea is going to be that week.
That's, uh-oh.
I'm excited. So I love my birthday. We're going to have a bunch of people here. Can't wait. You guys come too?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Make sure you guys come on through because that's going to be...
So that's December 21st.
Event. December 21st, right before the holidays. Come kick it with us right before you go spend time with your family after you spent all this money on Christmas.
Yeah. I think you had posted you weren't buying them for Christmas, huh?
No.
That was a funny one. Please tell everyone about that.
Because my kids were getting on my nerves. So I said, you know what? I done already bought these things. I'm going to wear all y'all clothes and I'm going to play with all y'all toys and I'm going to enjoy them and I'm going to look you in your face as I play with them and I'm going to play with them till the batteries die. I'm going to stretch your clothes out so you can't even try to put them on after I take them off. These are my things now. I'm not even about to play this game with y'all this year. I'm not taking nothing back.
I love it.
Mine.
That was great. That made me happy. So what did we learn this week? Let's see. I learned that I should have bought my gifts, speaking of gifts, at Walmart in Georgia. Because there were two Walmarts that Tyler Perry decided that he was going to take care of everybody's layaway. And the cost was at $484,000 this man spent to give everyone their Christmas.
I mean, was he paying for whole Walmarts for?
He paid for everyone's layaway. Anything that anyone had on layaway on the 2 Walmarts. Now it had to be, they had to put it in by like 3 the day before or something like that.
Right.
And then he said, "Don't just come get your stuff. Just come get it."
That is beautiful. It is a blessing to be a blessing, isn't it?
And in Georgia,
is a wonderful thing.
And in Georgia, anywhere around Tyler Perry, good things happen.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's definitely the place to be. If you're doing this, because Tyler Perry is always doing great things for people.
What else we learned this week?
Okay. I learned that Bush passed away this week. I honestly didn't know that. I saw like one post about it, and I was like, oh, we ain't shit. This nigga been dead for like 3 days.
Didn't something else happen? Something else happened like that day, and people just didn't. Was it a football game?
Did it get overshadowed or something by something? Because I really have no idea what happened. I mean, we happened.
Yeah.
Last Friday, and that was all I was really concerned with. I guess all of y'all was too, because we didn't even know. And the best thing about it was we got to see George W. with his sweetheart.
Stop it.
Michelle Obama. We know he loved him some Michelle Obama.
His little chocolate
he
drop.
Ever passed us a little candy. He's like, here you go, baby. I came over here.
He stopped.
This candy right for you. He like the grandma. Like, he get them same strawberry candies that you don't ever know where to buy them from. Like, 'cause I've never seen them.
The whole funeral was
CVS, Rite Aid, Dollar Tree. They don't sell those candies. They come in the AARP.
You stupid
catalog.
I love it.
And he had because Michelle not old enough to get them, and he knows she like them. So he just was sliding them to her like, here you go, Lord, don't like these, and he just was passing them right to her. She loved them.
Little karma.
Just a little,
little
Werther's original.
Yeah,
just to have while you sitting in church, right? Trying to get your blood sugar up and stay awake.
I mean, but did you see just the clusterfuck that is the Cheeto in Chief there?
Oh, everybody got so dry when he got there.
It's so funny because Bush comes down and he's in the front, he's walking, and then he sees and he's just like, hey, Michelle, here's you get it.
And it's so cute.
Went over.
Because they was all just laughing and giggling.
Right.
Till Trump got there, and then they was all sitting there like, this nigga over here.
No, but I love the picture when he's like reaching over Trump to get to the Obamas. And Trump's face just like
for real. That's what you feel.
I loved every second.
And he like, yeah, nigga, move. Like, my daddy said you could come. Nigga.
Right.
You know how my mama felt about you. My mama wouldn't have let you here.
Right. Being nice.
She ain't let her come to your own. That's how you know you a real gangster.
What?
You tell somebody in depth, I don't want that nigga here. I don't
Right.
fuck with him no matter when.
Nope.
Life, nothing.
Eternity, nothing.
At all.
Just pour some stuff out for me. You ain't got to come out.
Pour out a little liquor.
Pour out a little
that's
liquor for me. And you ain't got to be
Keep
nowhere
it
near me.
moving.
That's what people I care about.
Right.
All right.
What
And then
you learn?
I also learned this little tidbit. I never knew the beef. Okay. I'm talking about like real down deep Cardi B, Nicki Minaj beef that Prince had. Now, everyone thinks that Prince had beef with Michael Jackson. That's what people think. No. His beef, true beef, was with motherfucking Rick James.
Well.
Motherfucking Rick James! Let me tell you where I saw this at. On Cinemax.
Oh, Cinemax?
Now, Cinemax has this show called Mike Judge, who does, you did Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill. Mike Judge presents Tales from the Tour Bus. And when I tell you, this show is fucking awesome. Shout out to J. Cool, because that's the one who told me about it. It's so fucking awesome. The first season they did like some white bands. I don't really know who they was. But this season they doing funk.
Oh,
Okay?
wow.
So they started off with Mr. George Clinton. And when I tell you this shit is hilarious, because people are like recalling it and everyone's in cartoon. But you know it's them.
Shit.
And then they go back and they're telling stories from it is the best thing I have seen in a long time.
Hard.
They do him. They do James Brown. They do Rick James. They do Bootsy Collins. Bootsy Collins was hilarious because Bootsy said, I don't even remember what happened because I took LSD every day from 1968 to 1974. So I hope you're doing an interview so people can tell me what happened.
Well, damn.
So
because what I do when I'm fucked up is none of my business. Just
saying.
For everyone out there. Disclaimer for this one here.
But let me tell you, so the beef is strong, okay?
Okay, what happened?
So this is what happened. So at the time, there was a whole lot of funk things going on. And he had to, so that's where I got that video I showed you with the,
yeah.
That's where I got that from,
wow,
right?
okay.
So anyway.
I was wondering why it was a cartoon.
Right? It's so good. Okay.
Okay.
So anyways, Rick James was on tour, right? And so you hear about Prince, and he asked his band, like, hey, what's up with this Prince guy? Yeah, he kind of funky. Let's go ahead and bring him on tour. So he leaves the tour he's on because the white people didn't want him no more. So he comes on tour, and they were talking about every night they kick his ass. Not like really beat him, but like on stage. Like they would tear it down. They forget who was the headliner of the tour every night. And Prince be on the side just looking at Rick. And then Rick be on the side just looking at him. Because they start becoming a competition, right? Ooh. Then it comes out, right, that later on, like, Rick James was like, oh, I'm going to work with, I want to have a girl group. Okay? He tells Prince this. Ergo, here comes Vanity 6. Before the Mary Jane Girls come out. Every time Prince brought out the time, then Rick James brought out some group that nobody heard of.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, it wasn't really great. I never heard of their song.
But the Mary Jane Girls was
Mary Jane. Yeah, well, I mean, Vanity only had their one song.
Yeah, Mary Jane Girls had more than one song. Yeah.
So anyway, so it just got really deep. Then it got really like they got clashy when so Rick James started working with Eddie Murphy. Right. All the time, right? Okay. Start doing that. So Prince decides he gonna just do a fucking movie. Started working with, so he does Purple Rain, and Purple Rain is really what broke Rick James.
Wow.
Send him, just down. And then the whole dispute with MTV, because in the beginning, MTV wasn't playing black artists. And so Rick James was like, you know what, I'm not supporting, if they don't put all black artists, I'm not going to be on MTV. Right. He was like, I know Michael Jackson don't care. He said, I know Prince don't care. And you see, like, whoop, they did have the beef. So that's what I learned. It's good. Check it out. I'm telling you, a whole lot of great stories. It comes on Fridays. I can't wait till the next episode.
Wow. That is really deep. I'm definitely going to check it out. You said it comes on Cinemax?
Cinemax is on demand. I'm telling you.
Wow. Tales
from the Tour Bus. It's hilarious. And it sounds like King of the Hill is saying it the whole time. It's even funny. That's what makes it, because you're just
that's hilarious because I love King of the Hill.
Right? So that's what it just sounds like. But anyway, so what else did you learn?
Well, no, we're going to go to Tea of the Week.
Oh, Tea of the Week. I'm sorry, that was a long story, y'all.
That was a really long.
But it was
what
good.
We learned, but no, they were both long. What we did.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Okay,
we're
so
all
our
about
tea
sharing.
of the week this week, you guys,
Get
is
ready.
called kombucha. It is a fermented, tart, bubbly soda like tea. Now this which and probiotics provides your gut with a healthy bacteria that aids in digestion, inflammation, and weight loss. Now, it has the same compounds of green tea. We all know what green tea does. Green tea has lots of antioxidants. It also helps in digestion, so that's really cool. It kills bad bacteria, kills infection-causing bacteria. It reduces your risk for heart disease. It manages type 2 diabetes. So it regulates your sugar inside the body, which is a cool thing. And it protects against cancer. So,
now, I'm going to just tell you, it looks gross. Like, when you just look at it, it looks fucking gross. It just looks like there's like a big old thing of fat hanging in there. But that's the stuff that has like the yeast and the stuff that, it's called a Scooby. It's a mushroom-looking bacteria that makes the tea. It makes it bubble.
It's weird because it's bubbly.
Yeah, but
it's not supposed to fizz.
It looks really effing gross. But like, it's good tea.
Like Alka-Seltzer, but it's so... There's going to be a lot of that left.
Yeah.
We had to try one that we didn't like, though. I didn't know I wasn't going to like it. It sounded interesting.
I think I shouldn't have seen
when
it.
I read it. But it said fermented. Fermented means it set out and it got bad. Like, that's what... It means it rotted. Like, fermented. Like, bubbly.
And it's from what? China and Russia, depending on who you ask.
And Russia.
Depending on who you ask.
What kind of shit? China and Russia, depending on who you ask. That sounds like a Soviet war.
That's beef. All
that's
beef.
Where's
the beef?
In this tea. Swimming around. You make gravy with this shit. I don't know what this is. I don't like this.
All right.
Fucking kombucha. If I was you guys, just fucking drink green tea. It said it's just like green tea. So go back a couple of weeks if you don't remember what I said about green tea and do that one.
Ugh.
This one isn't. I'm gonna go get some liquor after this because I need to watch.
You can put liquor in. I saw that too. Maybe
I feel like that shit would kill the liquor. Like it would fight that. You know how strong this shit is? This shit is the same acidity as McDonald's Sprite. Like it has the same eat through a cup acidity. That's what
your
that
esophagus.
Is. I don't like that.
Okay.
I'm sorry I keep saying that, but I fucking don't.
Now we're going to go to our favorite segment.
Yay.
Everyone's favorite segment. Woo. Spit or swallow.
Not swallowing that tea, though.
Gobble it. Swallow it. Love it.
Not swallowing
so, well, okay. First spit or swallow is the news that broke on Wednesday that everyone is just so upset about. I mean, I can't even sleep at night because...
Like, no, you playing like I really actually like physically dropped a tear, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you take that back.
Well, okay. Love is not real, you guys. Like, real love, that shit is not fucking real. Just find you two niggas that ain't as shit as the other ones, like, and then just settle down with them two. Because real love don't fucking exist. First, Big Sean and Janae Aiko. After this bitch thing got the biggest fucking face tattoo of this nigga. Whole face.
Oh, I thought you meant like on her face. See, I thought you meant like on her face. I'd be like, damn, that dick was bald. That dick was bald. You get a face tattoo? That's the bombest dick ever. Where you at with his number?
Oh, no, fuck that. I ain't never had no dick like that. You said to fuck away from me trying to suck up my credit. I've been doing good. I've been paying my shits off.
But you meant his face on her body. Okay.
Yeah, she got the whole face.
And
then all of a sudden, I guess Cardi B she told that nigga don't get comfortable, and she let it go on as long as she could. But her and Offset have split.
Or Offset.
They're not on set. They are now offset. And I personally shed a tear about it. Real love doesn't exist. I was really rooting for them, and it just didn't happen because he's out here cheating with skanks that are out here crying.
Oh, wow. That was awesome. So first, Cardi B comes on and has a little thing and says, you know, that they just fell out of love. They tried to work things out, but, you know, they still are good friends. And then, like, you know...
I keep forgetting that's nasty.
Yeah, like a swoop come in.
Yeah.
Here comes, her name is Summer Bunny, which is stupid.
Summer fucking Bunny.
And she comes on crying, talking about
sobbing her.
She didn't realize just how serious the marriage was. Ferment.
Ferment. Bubble on that for a second, folks. Bubble on it.
It's marriage.
A whole marriage with a whole
baby,
beautiful baby that
we
got to see.
Yay! So something good.
We finally got to see Culture,
Yay.
And she was absolutely gorgeous.
She
was
is
such a doll.
She is. She
looks just like her auntie Hennessy, if you ask me.
I can see both of them. I see she definitely got Cardi's lips.
Definitely.
She's definitely.
But are we spitting or swallowing that this
is over
side chick that either A, that they're actually over,
because that's what people
or
say,
or B, that this side chick had no idea that this was a serious relationship?
Well, I'm definitely spitting out that she didn't know. I mean,
yeah,
people who are on Instagram the way they on Instagram. I mean, even if you don't follow them,
an Instagram model.
Even if you don't follow them, like, you know what's been going on because it's everywhere. So I don't.
But if you're an Instagram model, don't you be on Instagram a lot?
Mm-hmm.
So how the fuck you ain't know?
And if you in the industry, like, it's not like he just got like a baby mama.
Instagram.
Like, I don't know who Gucci Mane's wife is. Like, I know other people do.
Keisha Cure.
Well, like I said, don't know who she is.
She's very pretty.
Fine. Don't know who she is. So then, but you can't be like, I ain't know he's with Cardi B. I ain't, like, no, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that you
Cardi
don't.
B is number one. Like,
right.
Like, stop it. Stop it.
You need some kombucha tea. Kombucha that ass.
To me, personally, I'm hoping that Cardi B and Offset are over for a little while. I feel like he was taking advantage of the fact that he thought she was just one of them chicks and she wasn't going to leave. And she had to show him that she was just not, I'm not about to just let you keep cheating on me with these fucking random ass.
Not when you number one.
Ducks. And I'm number one. Like, you can't even cheat on me with nobody. Like, nigga, if you don't cheat on me with Princess Jasmine, bitch, it's a downgrade. Like, if you don't go sit your goofy ass down some fucking where, like, you just gonna keep doing it over
just crabs in the box. Just crabs in the barrel you grabbing, huh?
Yeah. So I'm
you got better taste.
I'm swallowing that they're broken up, and I'm glad that they're broken up.
I hope. I mean, people see because Beyonce and Jay got through their situation, but I think that's a little different. Jay is a lot older than Offset is, where their mindset's different, and he knows he really can't do no better. Jay know that now.
Ain't no better than Beyonce.
You can't. But I'm gonna tell you this: next time, Summer Bunny, be sorry before you slob on the knob. Just be sorry then. Like, I'm sorry, I can't suck your dick cause you married.
I mean, if you follow that man, you can't. So you suck a man's dick you don't even follow because he's posting her all the time. So there's no way you didn't know. Like, you sound crazy.
She's an American model. Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. Not model, but Instagram.
I don't know what these people do with their lives because
I'm just trying to think if she was like in Afghanistan. I'm like, okay, I get it. You're in Afghanistan.
Not even Afghanistan. We have social media and it's all the same fucking phone. It's all the same Instagram. It's all the same internet. Like, ain't no different Instagram. That's the same shit. It's just translated. Nigga, what's the translation for wife in Dubai? Bitch, it's the same shit. So fuck you.
And like, when they was like making up nasty on some other one the other day.
She mad because her titties was out. Like, bitch, okay, you mad because your titties out. That's like me when one of my sex tapes finally leaks. And I'm like, oh no, my butt's out. Like, okay, like, bitch, you're like, stop it. Okay, the charade's over. You can stop crying now. Nobody believes you. Shut the fuck up.
I like, what's her face? Mimi.
Right, crying your face.
I was like, you were looking right in the camera. Like, that's camera work. There was a third party. There was a cinematographer there.
Angles.
So how you ain't know?
Filters.
So how you ain't know?
Takes. There's takes, bro.
There's outtakes.
There's like, come on, bro.
They got a blooper reel.
A gag reel, if you will.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
I'm digging myself.
I'm gonna ding you too. That was awesome.
That's a good one.
Swallowing, gobbling. All right. All right. They spit or swallow.
Okay.
Good. Oh my.
I did this.
90s are coming back around, folks, because it's been announced that possibly New York Undercover might be getting a reboot. Okay, for all my 30-plus people.
Yes.
You know about New York Undercover. You should come on right after Martin on Thursdays.
9 o'clock on Thursdays.
On Thursdays,
yes.
Okay, right after Martin.
Yes.
And it starred Malik Yoba and Michael DiLorenzo,
yes.
also known from the Beat It video, with Michael Jackson, right? Yeah. So, so they starred as two cops that would go undercover, and it was the first
in New York.
And it was the first show where there was like two leads that were of color, you know, and a drama.
And they had a white lady boss.
Yeah, and then they got the Latin chick that came in. That was Stork, yeah. But didn't he die then? Latin dude.
I think so. Remember when they brought the cute, chunky, white John B. looking dude?
Oh yeah, John B. Oh, yes. Also 90s. Hey, love him.
Yes.
But yeah, so that and the best part was they would have a song act, like a musical act. At the end of that club.
All the shows used to do that. Ellie McBeal used to do that, remember?
Ellie McBeal, that was a good one too. That dancing baby. So love the reboots. So there's been a lot of reboots. So it's been reported from Dick Wolf's agent. So it's not really ABC hasn't said anything yet. That's where it's supposedly going to be coming up on. And Universal hasn't said anything. But I am all for it. I am all for a reboot of that. There's been a lot of reboots.
Yeah.
A lot of good. Some have been good and some have been bad.
Honestly, I will only swallow it if they do the reboot right. I honestly don't want them to bring Malik Yoba and Michael DiLorenzo back. I would rather this be two fresh characters.
His son.
I don't even want that. I feel like that's because you're just doing too much nostalgic. If you don't tell the story correctly, it throws everything off. Just create a whole new universe and just use the same precinct and just have the same kind of, and as long as the writing is okay, then maybe have them come in and maybe be a detective once or twice, like maybe they're sergeant somewhere. Well, who's that?
Because didn't him and the chick have a baby, the Latin chick? Didn't him?
Yeah, well, she can come. Who?
That's what I'm saying. It could be
not
his son
dead
and his
on
son.
drugs, ain't doing shit on the
It could be
Tuesday.
Malik Yoba's son
Bring
and
your
his son
ass
come
to
together.
the fucking set because
I like nostalgia, so I would love for it to be the two sons, and then they together now and being there. I would love that.
So much nostalgia.
I love it so freaking much because I'm telling you, Will and Grace came back like their show never fucking left, and I love it so fucking much. Roseanne, we all know how that went.
I watched that again. I didn't like that.
We all know how that went.
I didn't like that.
And even like the Connors, it's okay.
Even the Connors,
it's okay.
But I liked it better with Roseanne until
she was, stupid.
Yeah.
But besides that,
but I love reboots.
I do.
It's sometimes like when they keep doing like the same people, if they don't do the storyline correctly, it throws what nostalgia I had for it away. So I would rather them just leave the storyline alone.
Maybe a little nostalgia.
Maybe a tiny bit. I don't want it to be over the top. Like it's their sons, and they both want to work there in the same precinct. Come on.
Trying to do his father's murder. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm all for it. I'm all for that. I'm sorry. We got different opinions. I love it.
I love it. You definitely can write your own script and submit it to them because it does sound awesome.
I don't like that.
Now she doesn't like it. Okay.
No, I just want to be a fan. I don't want to be on the business like that.
You can submit the idea. They'll still pay you for the idea and have other people write it.
All right. That works.
Yeah. Okay.
That works.
I'll
do it.
So we're swallowing the reboot?
Yeah, I'm definitely swallowing that reboot.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, I love reboots. So that'll be
But they gotta have the music too, because that was a good part.
Yeah, they have to come back with the musical acts.
And one starter jacket. just the one starter jacket in there.
At least.
Just one. Just one throwback starter jacket. And I'm good. I'm good, son. I'm good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so next one.
We're swallowing that. Okay.
I'm swallowing all that.
Okay, so the next topic for Spit or Swallow is Red Table Divorce.
Yes, love Red Table Talk. Love it.
One of our favorite shows, as you guys know, it comes on Facebook, Red Table Talk, starring Jada Pinkett Smith, her mother, Adrienne, and her daughter, Willow.
Oh, love it so much.
This week's episode had Toni Braxton, where Toni Braxton spoke on her new marriage and her divorce and her illness and dealing with her illness in the midst of this divorce and also having a special needs son. So it was a really good episode. Now, at some point in this episode, she talked about having to pay alimony to her ex-husband, Terry, the guy from Mint Condition, and how she ended up calling him a bitch somehow throughout that conversation.
Well, she said that was the most kind of bitter and angry about the situation. Because if people don't know, they got divorced and then right after they started dating again. Like, they got divorced, they dated for like almost 2 years. They even, like, their kids didn't even know that they were actually, like, divorced. Okay? So, that's a lot of stuff, and you're thinking you're going to get back together, and then when they finally called it off, and then she's already going through, like, money problems. And then now, because of how their prenup was set up, she had to pay it. She's doing her money. So now she felt like basically she was getting up in the morning to go work to pay him. Basically, that's what she was working. And she was tired and not feeling well, and that's what she had to do. So she had a lot of resentment. And she basically kind of just said that, damn, men is the new bitches. Because there's a lot of women like Mary J. And who else?
Lots of men have had
Kim Kardashian, I think she had to pay him some money.
Yeah, she's had to pay alimony before, but at the same time, ladies, let's be honest for a second. Stop being digmatized when you're going into these American marriages with men, because American marriages are a business. If you come into that marriage making more money than him, and no matter what the hell he decides to do, don't just go into it like, no, I love him, and I'm gonna be with him forever, and he can have whatever he wants, because we're never gonna get divorced. And then fucking 14 years later, you end up like Toni Braxton. You can't say that was a bitch move. Your lawyers drafted that for him to take care of him in the event that you guys split up. So that wasn't a bitch move. That was bad management on your part. Clearly you didn't know how to manage your money. You didn't know how to manage your pussy neither. Because look what you did with your prenup. You can't be mad at anybody but yourself in this situation.
But then she said that she understood, because if it was the situation, and let's say when men, if they remember money, you better believe it's like suppose that you're supposed to give the money, that to make
you have to keep them accustomed to the same lifestyle they were living, no matter what. Toni Braxton as an artist has always been larger than Mint Condition.
Oh yeah.
You decided that you were going to take care of this man for better or for worse. You cannot suddenly turn around and when things get worse, renege on that contract and say, no, I'm not going to take care of you. That you can't do that. That's why I'd never get married again, because it's too much of a business. If I'm gonna be with you, I'm gonna be with you.
I ain't never get married.
You're not about to just take my stuff because I like you today, and then tomorrow. What if I tell you early in the morning, yes, you can have half of my hamburger, and then I ate all day, and then it gets to the end of the night, and I'm like, no, I need my whole hamburger. I'm about to pass the hell out. But since I said I was going to give it to you, and I was digmatized this morning.
Right.
Now I got to die, and you got to take half my hamburger. Think about that. Is that fair? Don't do it to yourself.
Dick is a powerful drug.
It is. It is.
So
it is.
sad.
And with that being said, you guys,
speaking of dick, if you want to, let's talk about people who sponsor us and have us be on the show here.
Right.
So,
beautiful
if you
people
at the AHF Wellness Center down on 2829 Euclid Avenue, you can go there Wednesdays from 1 to 5. No appointment necessary. You can go there for your prevention or your redemption needs. I did that without a card.
I was just about to say, bro, I was like, where did you read that address from? I'm looking behind you like, is that shit on the wall behind us?
Yeah.
That's why we call her the GOAT, because I don't know what the hell would have been the address. I'd be like,
one more. There we go. All right.
You gonna do it again?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
That's good. I'm good. So we're going to be right back.
Right.
With
our
special guest. So we'll see you in just, I want to be like 2 and 2, like Love Connection.
2 and 2.
Yeah.
Wayne Dawson does it too, so we might as well steal it.
I know, 2 and 2. 2 and 2 and 2.
Talk to me, Cleveland. You already know what this is. This is your man, Kevin Chill Hurd, coming to you from Chill Vision, CVTV. Support the platform, support the shows on there. And if you want to have your own show on the CVTV platform, you want to have a webcast, a podcast, a live stream, a recorded show, we got the technology, we have the location, we have the expertise, we got the heat for you. All right, so holler at me. Let me know what you need. Let's make it happen for you. Chill Vision TV, CVTV. Talk to me. You know what it is. Peace. All right.
Thank you so much. We are so excited to have our special guest here today, Miss Cat Danielle. Yay! Darling, welcome to have tea with us. We are so happy. Love that sweatshirt. That's a sweatshirt from my favorite video. From my favorite video.
Thank you. Yes, I didn't wear this in the video.
Yes, and I think that song is in my show.
Where I got it from, but I love this. I'm sorry.
I think you texted to me once when I asked you the first time.
I got it from.
Right.
It was Jungle something. I can't remember.
But whoever you are, you're dope.
It's awesome. So Ken is an amazing singer, songwriter, yoga enthusiast, and just dope ass chick.
Model. Gorgeous.
Her creative mind is something that number one just draws you to her to begin with, but then she's just hilarious. On top of she's soft spoken, but it packs a punch. It packs a punch, and it's awesome, and it's always right on time.
Right.
And that's what I love about you, Kat.
All right. Well,
Okay, we're just very excited to have you here.
So
the boys that We Of Radio like the women of TeaTime.
Oh, well, thank you.
Can you come on for TeaTime?
You guys must come on for tea at least once.
Don't invite them if you don't want them to come now.
And you must wear hats.
Yeah, you gotta wear a hat though. How bad you want it? You gotta wear a hat.
Right. I'm saying. All right. So we're saying that we know y'all on live too. Okay, we're extending an invitation right now.
So now this is something I've never really known about you. Have you been singing since you were little? Was it something that just kind of came? What did you were a songwriter first, and then because you were a songwriter, you started singing? Like, how did you?
Well, my dad is like into church and stuff, so we had to sing in like all the little productions and Christmas plays and children's choir. So that's really where it started. But I used to just write songs like washing dishes, and my family thought I was nuts. But it just was always there.
So you feel like music has always been very soothing for you?
Very much so. Very much so.
So now, my favorite song, so many though. I'm trying to think which one. Because
What you like?
I love The Way. Because I use that in my show because I love that song. And that's where that comes from right there. Thank you very much. But then, of course, the song that we did about black man.
Okay.
That is.
I love The Light.
Yes, with
Mookie. Yes, I love.
Okay, we had Mookie here a couple of seconds. Actually, that was the last guest we had on the show.
Yes.
We didn't have a guest last week.
Showed up.
Ding ding.
Shout out to our real friends that are professional. We don't know what happens with these strangers.
That's only because somebody talked about us. That's on our production that we were talking bad about him. But he didn't show. No call, no show. You get talked about.
That's fine.
Right? Ding ding. A ding a ding a ding. Okay?
I mean, she was at a whole nother show and still got here on time.
And then you had your little
amazing.
funky Instagram picture.
Ooh.
Yeah, all right.
Well,
No, I'm looking.
Looking fat still.
All right, anywho.
So all I saw
TeaTime.
on that Instagram was
We
a
get
fat
real over
man.
here. We get real over here.
Yeah,
We get real.
I'm sip some of this tea.
Yeah, just have a little
Gonna
bit.
sip a little tea.
Right. So now you've got, and a lot of people have, if you follow her on Instagram, which shout out to that's Queen Cat
Yes.
on Instagram, and you always post lovely yoga and silhouette and lovely poses and all bendy sort of things, just bending all over the place. Now, how'd you get into yoga? Is it?
I broke up with an asshole.
Okay.
And I needed to repair myself, and yoga was kind of there.
Ooh.
So I really started, just meditating and
Okay.
focusing on something else other than heartbreak. So yeah, you gotta cut your hair or go to the gym
Right.
Yeah.
or do something. So I just learned some new tricks for the next guy.
You better ding it.
Right, that's what you always
I know
gotta
that's
do.
right.
And that's what you fellas need to
Learn
learn.
something new.
Thank you.
That do
Next.
not think that we are like working out and stuff for you. We are
No.
doing that for the next dude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next.
Just so you know.
Yeah,
Like, look at her,
this
she's so
time.
crushed. No. We do for the next dude.
Exactly.
And we're gonna do new stuff. And then he gonna send you a
Yeah.
basket of treats because he's like, damn, thank you for breaking up with her.
My
But I
health-
couldn't
my-
walk
my
for a week.
Spirit is better. My
I couldn't
energy
walk
is
for a week.
better,
She's
my
great.
sex life is better.
By the time you get done, you ain't
Better.
even that dude's type no more.
Right?
Like,
You
better.
know what? You whack.
Just
You
better.
whack
Just
as fuck.
better out
sit
here.
there like, wish you sound like an astronaut. Nigga, always. Nigga, always.
Always.
Right.
Yeah.
Bitch, bossed up, always.
So when did you touch your head? I could always do that. You didn't stay long enough to see me touch my head to me.
You don't know this.
Right.
Okay? You didn't see
You
that.
don't know this verse.
Right. This was an advanced
Right.
right. You ain't even let me get through the course.
This was after your 90-day period. You didn't pass the 90-day period. I don't know what to tell you.
There's a
That's
trial.
right? Now you're on the team after that. But anyway, so you have an amazing yoga class coming out next Friday. Next Friday.
Yes.
So we are not going to be here. We're going to be there.
Awesome.
Doing that class with Miss Cat. So what can we expect? Because I'm going to tell you, I've never done yoga before.
I never yogaed, but I always went to yoga.
Yes.
Okay. So you can expect incense,
Ooh.
darkness.
Oh.
It's gonna be very, because to me yoga is very sexy and just romantic.
Oh.
So I'm gonna set the vibe just so ladies can feel free to just be their natural sexy selves. But we're gonna learn how to be still because meditation is a part of it, and a lot of times as women and moms and whatnot, we don't know how to be still.
Okay.
We just
can't
like to
be
say
still.
Right, you
So-
can't be still.
Right. So I want to create an opportunity for you to be still. And
Awesome.
after we be still a little bit, we're going to get into some real working out. You're going to learn some poses and some stuff that's going to make your sex life even better.
Oh, say it again?
Yeah.
And then the ding,
Right.
ding, ding.
A few
Yep.
things that will make your sex life
Ding it.
a bit better. Yeah.
That's right. Hey.
Right.
But I
okay.
want y'all to go home with some stuff that y'all can start to practice.
I'm going to go home with my own party pack, too. I'm just going to grab
Speaking
one.
of,
Yeah, I'm just
party
going to
pack.
take one with me.
Here's your party
Yes,
pack.
before
We give
I
that to all
leave.
the guests that
Thank
come
you.
on the show.
Yeah.
There's some lube. There's some condoms. I brought that to Milk and Cookies, so you guys have fun. Milk and Cookies. Also, you guys did not talk about Milk and Cookies on here. This is one of the milfs from Milk and Cookies.
Yes.
She's the one who came up with Milk and Cookies.
Oh, awesome. What made you want to do that show?
I have some cool friends.
I know, right? Y'all got like the best cast, honestly.
Shout out to Julissa. Shout out to
Let's roll
Daisy.
together and talk our shit. So yeah, Milk and Cookies was born. One of my brain babies. So yeah, we're having fun with it.
We are.
That's
so much fun.
awesome. So where
You
can
gotta come on.
watch
You
it?
gotta come on.
I'd love to.
Yes, you should be a guest.
I definitely would
Milk and Cookies
love
has a
to.
Facebook page, so
Yes,
y'all check out the Milk
please
and Cookies
do.
Facebook page.
Awesome.
Yes, and we're gonna try to have a mixer this time. We're gonna try to do a
Yes.
mixer on the 23rd, I think.
Very excited.
Trying to drop some stuff. This is also my birthday weekend, so it's about to be lit live, y'all. We're gonna have a party here on my birthday. Show's gonna be live. We're gonna see if we can get some people to play some music, maybe Gina play some, you sing some. We want to just have just an all-out just party for everybody.
That'd be,
It's gonna be a good
so
time.
cool. Okay, so you guys, we've only got a couple of minutes left, so let's get to one of our favorite topics,
All right.
which
too
yeah, I
too
know it.
eager. It's too eager. I get you.
Okay. This says the sexiest part of the opposite sex.
Ooh.
Part.
Part.
I knew this show was gonna take a turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna give a two answers.
Okay.
Like two parts.
All right.
No, I really like the sexiest first part is how much a guy is into me. That's
Right.
like super sexy to me.
Yeah.
And our energy together. So that leads to me liking the other part, which of course is. I have a song called Dick So Good.
Oh, that's my one.
There it is.
That's another one.
So
That's a good one too, you guys.
That
Mm-hmm.
that part.
That part. Okay. Go ahead,
That
kid.
part.
Okay. Honestly, like I like a dude's smile. Honestly, like it's the smile that I can just
With
like
pretty
get.
teeth too.
Yes, like I
Yeah,
get lost in
yeah.
those, especially like dark skinned dudes always be having nice teeth for some
It
reason.
illuminates
like,
really well from the
Grew up with
darkness.
braces and
Stands
somebody
out. Right, it illuminates so
dude's
nice.
smile that I love, and then it's I don't know what you call that shit. Like I know they call this part back there on us the thash, but what you
The
call
V.
this little?
I call that
little
the
V's?
crevice.
This
I
little
call
V
that-
right here.
I call the road to terabithia.
I'm with that.
Yes, I'll lick that little
Because
wild boy.
it's a nice treasure you follow that roads. Nice little treasure.
When they sat, yes.
And
Yeah.
it just happens, you go, oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
A
little
little sweat
great
just
jogger
go
pants
down.
you just fall right there.
Oh.
Nice. Nice.
Shout out to great jogging
part.
pants.
Tis
Tis the
the
season for great jogging
That part.
pants.
Yeah.
God
There's
bless
some
them.
Americana.
Mine is the road to terabithia too. I really do like that.
Nice.
Yeah, I've always been very fond of it. You know, I feel like it's the yellow brick road, and I just need to take the lion and the scarecrow.
That's
Just,
right.
You know what? I'm sorry, I'm black. I feel like it's the Wiz. I need to take Michael Jackson.
I know that's
I
right.
need to ease on down the road.
Well, all right.
A ding ding. All right, let's go.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not taking the top one.
Damn, so that's gonna leave me with
Nope,
the top. That's
now she
okay.
got
I'll
me
be a
scared.
top. I'll be a top. Or a bottom.
like this.
Call
one
me.
now. Okay. How do
Go.
Okay. My question says, how do you think people see you? Oh. Okay. Okay.
How we hope or how we think.
Right. How I think people see me.
Right?
I don't know. I mean, because I don't really know how people probably see me. Because how people's opinions of me aren't my business. But how I would like for people to see me is that I'm that funny girl that will just say whatever, but you know I'm true to my heart and I'm super loyal. So and I'm hardworking. So
I agree with that. I agree with all that.
People just see that. I don't know what they think, but
I mean, I don't really care what people think, because I can't change it either way. Whatever happened in their life is gonna affect how they feel about me. You know what I mean? So I got no control over that. But like I said, what I hope people can see me as, I would love to say hardworking, but I feel like I'm so lazy. Because I'm just like, it's like last minute when it's time for the show. It is. But I like to say definitely hardworking. Still want it. Still want it.
See herself as hardworking.
But I want you to see me.
she's hardworking.
That's what Instagram's for.
Yeah.
It's like, look what I'm doing. Turn the TV on. Being like, still at work. Turn the TV on. I got my pajamas on below.
Never not working. Hashtag.
Right.
Oh, God.
Watch your TV. Hashtag.
Hey.
But
Research.
But I hope a good friend. I think I feel like I could be better friends to people. But I think that's important because I had a lot of problems with making friends when I was younger. So I really value my friends, and I hope that I'm a good friend to them. So I think that's
Cool.
how I like people to say that I'm a loyal, good friend.
Yeah.
Cool. So I hear that I have like a very high like sexual energy type vibe or something. That's what people tell me. And then I'm funny, like y'all said, with my great introduction. And then I'm like mellow, I guess, like laid back.
Like you're chill.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. I like it.
A ding ding. All right. Last one is, when do you feel the most
free?
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that is a good
That
one.
is a
Good.
good
Come on,
one.
come back with the YouTube. You're our first guest on YouTube, by the way.
Oh, hey, you too.
Yeah, excited.
Hey, you too.
When do I feel most free? Probably, it would have been hard, but after last weekend, when I'm directing.
Yeah.
When I'm directing, I feel the most free. I feel, anything's possible. Anything I could use in my, if I don't have it, just the rush of everything. If something isn't working out, if we run out, if someone doesn't show up, all the sort of things, I feel really free to be able to just grab onto whatever and just make it work.
Right.
Just make it work, and it's going to be beautiful. Because the video, shout to Gina, I directed her video for everyone for Christmas.
I wait to see the video.
Oh my goodness, we
Can't wait
we
to see
had
the
a
video.
good time. There's a Santa who robbed some people.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bad
so-
Santa.
It's
Which
gonna
is
be
like my favorite movie.
right. That's a
I
good
love
one.
that movie.
What's your favorite Christmas? That's your favorite Christmas
Yes.
movie?
Oh,
Mine's still
God.
Home Alone. I love Home Alone
Okay.
from the beginning. Love
That's
it.
your favorite Christmas
That sounds
movie?
killing that. I'm sorry.
Mine's always gonna be A Christmas Story. Ever since I was
Yeah,
I will watch
yeah.
all 24
Yeah.
hours.
Bad Santa's killing both. Can we make you some sandwiches?
He's like, I don't know what you
Fuck me, Santa. Fuck me, Santa. Fuck me, Santa. Fuck me,
He was
Santa.
so mad about them
Yes.
sandwiches. Like, why do you keep having them sandwiches?
Yes. And
Oh,
they
my
thought the
goodness.
granny was dead in the chair.
Where she
Oh,
popped
man.
up. You want me to make you some sandwiches?
No,
She was there for like 3 days.
John Ritter in that movie was awesome. He says,
I love it.
all I know is I heard him say, you're not
You're
going
gonna
to shit right
shit
for no, you're not going to SHIT
Oh, yeah.
for a month.
Rest in peace to
Rest in peace, John Ritter,
and
okay?
Bernie Mac, because Bernie Mac was in
Yeah, that's another good one. Oh, all right.
Another comedic
So,
great.
when do you feel most free?
When I'm naked.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And when I'm, of course, yoga, because I do,
Yeah.
when I'm at home, of course, yoga is oftentimes naked.
Right.
So, yes, most freeing.
You said yoga's mostly naked.
In nature, like when I'm around a whole bunch of trees and like
Yeah.
Euclid Creek type situation, I feel very free out there. I wish I could combine the two, but I'd probably get arrested. or something.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome
you
if
can't
you
do
could.
yoga naked in
No.
the
It have to be a private beach.
Yeah.
I need
You have to go to
that
Europe for
action.
that.
I
Yeah,
need to
Because
go
there's a
somewhere.
lot of new beaches over in Europe. I became a woman over there looking at that.
I think that would be so cool.
Not when you're like 12, it's not.
Well,
And it's like a fat, nasty, like white man with red hair.
Yeah.
And red
Cause
hair.
I saw
And
those
red hair
guys.
everywhere.
the curtains
Everywhere.
match the drapes.
That was the first penis I ever saw live.
Like a red butted
That was the
baboon.
first penis I ever saw live, was that old fat
You
man.
saw it live?
Because he was walking right past me, just a swinging. Just a swinging. Walking down the beach.
All right. I like it.
That was
Way
12.
to ruin somebody's lunch.
That was 12.
I would still be naked on the beach. Yeah.
But now I probably enjoy it. But for a 12-year-old, it wasn't good.
Sweet boy.
I'm so
Right.
sure that sounds terrible.
But it was my first penis. Like,
And that if
He
that's
took
the
that away from
first
me.
one you
Yeah.
see.
because when
Well,
you
at
see
least
it,
it got better from there.
yeah. That
Yeah.
can only go up from
Definitely
there. I can
has
only
to
go up.
from there.
Out of all my times, only one little rinky dinky one I've had.
Okay.
Not bad.
So in the law of averages, you're coming out
I'm
better.
above average mostly. Yeah.
Nice.
Above average.
Shout out to
Nice.
y'all. Shout out to the
Right,
brother.
right.
That's right.
When you feel the
We
most
like
free.
that.
When do I feel the most free? When I'm acting.
Okay. I hear that
Because
one.
I love acting. I feel like it's probably the hardest thing in the world to be yourself.
As
To
someone
be
else.
honest. So being someone else, getting to understand why somebody else feels the way they feel, because
Mhm.
sometimes when you're dealing with your own emotions, it's very hard for you to articulate what you're really feeling.
Mhm.
So if you're looking through someone else's eyes and someone else's prism of
Mhm.
how they might deal with something, it might help you cope with a little bit of what you go through. I learn a lot
Yeah.
from each individual character I play.
Yeah.
So acting is where I'm
Okay.
able to do anything.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Love it. Now,
Yeah.
on to the Flying Fluffy Award.
There's a big finger. Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah. It's quite big. Hey, big
That's the
finger.
way we like them on TeaTime.
Big finger. Yeah.
So, this award that we give out is just for someone that we just want to say fuck you to, who's done something this week. So we're doing honorable mention because we didn't get to do our While Being Black segment.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to give it to Target Teresa
Yep.
for going up against
Saw
the.
that clip.
You saw that clip,
Yeah.
right? Talking loud about sex. You bringing it to attention has now brought it to the whole store because you're
Where
ignorant.
no one
She
heard
said
it,
sex a lot more than
and
that.
louder.
I didn't even hear the black women in
Right.
the
and
video.
much louder.
And I still don't understand why they don't get that you're going to get in more trouble than the people that you're accusing. Have you not seen the other videos?
You're
I don't
talking about
understand that.
so you don't have children, like you never had sex, not once.
But mine goes to, speaking of white women, goes to Lena Dunham. Now, I never thought that I would do this because I normally and generally liked Lena Dunham a lot. Big fan of girls, love the push it. Yeah, well, she came out and it's come to find out that she actually lied to discredit a woman who made a sexual alleged rape victim. She said that her writer, who's Murray Miller, who worked on girls, that she had receipts that this didn't happen and all this other stuff, and basically saying that the girl was lying. Okay. Now this woman, her name is Aurora. Now I can't say the last name because I want to say it's perineum. Perineum.
That doesn't sound right.
I can't say it correctly, but
Ain't that the
Medical
butterfly?
name for an asshole.
Yeah, that's like the butt.
then that's
flap.
not it. Then that's not
The
it.
taint.
That's not. That's not it then. But anyway,
We're
so
not trying
Aurora.
to- I swear we're
I
not.
swear I'm not.
We don't get at those.
I'm just bad at pronunciation of
French.
words. Yeah, like Creole. I think it's Creole.
Okay.
But anywho, so she alleged that when she was 17, her name is Aurora, she's an actress, that Miller sexually assaulted her. And so Lena has come out in the Hollywood Reporter, that she did lie. She was trying to help her friend. And so, she's always been this big talker about, women's rights and being a feminist. But then, when her friend is up, she can't wait to just, discredit someone and call her a lie. Now, I don't want to say fun fact, but a little unknown fact about this girl named Aurora. Her father is Harold, I'm saying the name wrong, and you guys, Perinia? It's Perrinea. And he actually played, I think his name was Harold too, in Best Man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the one with the dreads. He's also on Claws now. He plays Niecy Nash brother on Claws. He's the one that's fucking Karuchi Chan in the show. In the show, not in real life. In the show. It's a good show. If you ain't seen Claws, you need to check it out. It's on
I
USA.
love clubs.
It's really, really good. But that's his daughter. So the guy from The Best Man with the dreads, that's his daughter.
So this girl essentially grew up in Hollywood,
Yeah.
and she gets assaulted by someone,
Yeah.
and you come out and lie for your friend and say, no, it never happened.
Right.
But
And then
it
on
did.
top of this, now she's coming up on this award show, bringing the girl's mom, talking about, I've learned all this stuff now, and da-da-da-da-da. Well, you know what? It's a little too late now, bitch. So I'm going to say, fuck you. Because I know that she's trying to be nice to mom because she works in the industry or whatever, but I don't yet. So I'm going to say this now. Fuck you. Here you go. Well, that's all.
Okay. Mine isn't as passionate as hers. Mine is
Strong leading.
almost,
Strong leading.
Mine is almost a cry for help. I would just like to look directly into the camera, and I would go, I'm not sure what I did to you that would make you decide that you didn't want to come around anymore. If I have offended you in some type of way, I apologize, but sleep. Why don't you come to my house no more? Like, I ain't seen your ass since a bitch went to New York like 2 weeks ago. Like, man, when I tell you, like, bitch don't even fall asleep, like, nigga just up. Like, my lashes ain't even heavy no more. I just, usually, but the heaviness of my lashes put a bitch to sleep. Not no more. Just up, and I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry, and fuck you, though. Fuck you. And I'm gonna call you later.
Fuck you,
I'm gonna call you later, and I'm gonna see if maybe you be answering. I'm gonna be drunk, and I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you sleep, and I'm gonna see.
Maybe you cheating on sleep with passing out.
I'm hoping.
You gotta leave that side chick
I'm
alone.
hoping.
You gotta leave that passing out
That's how
side
you.
chick
That's how
alone.
you end up fucking little dicks. That's how that happens. So hey.
Or he had a really nice body and didn't know.
He had just a really nice body. It's
You
always
be like,
the ones with the nice bodies.
where'd it
It's
go?
always the ones with the nice bodies. You know how fuck you do the ones with
It's
the
not
nice
fair.
bodies because they don't even be this big.
Did you leave it in your pants? Where's that?
Right? Did you leave the rest of your dick at home?
Go back in and get it.
Like a Mr. Potato Head.
Come
He
back
looking
and
like,
get
I
it.
done left this nigga at home.
Did you let your brother
damn.
use it? What happened?
God damn, I didn't bring it
What
with me,
happens
baby.
when you
I
don't get
didn't
no sleep?
ran out of dick. I didn't even bring
When
none
you
with
don't
me.
get no sleep.
That's what
Or
happened.
maybe the dick will put you to sleep. Well,
There's a hint.
anyone?
There's a hint.
Is there
If
anyone?
ever there was one. There's a hint. Just saying. I don't know how many of my fans I got out there, but I'm just saying.
All right, finger. Okay, so I don't have a particular person, but I would like to say fuck you royally
Ooh.
to germs because I've been under the weather for it feels like forever now. And I work with kids, so
Germ factory. Oh, just a petri dish.
Yeah, so just
Ugh.
fuck you to the germs because I hate
A little bit to
being
your
sick.
carriers too.
And
Yeah.
fuck you. Like, I ain't trying to be funny, but fuck you to kids, because y'all niggas don't never cover y'all mouth.
Just
Wash
Y'all
your
just
hands.
open
Sure.
face,
Just sick
cough.
children.
yeah, so
Not like
kids
not
are
like
like
journalists.
journalists.
And you like, what are you doing that
One
for? You
time,
petri
one
dish?
time my
Like,
son
what is
sneezed
happening?
right in my fucking face.
And then you feel it, and you want to
See?
punch him. You want to punch him, and you
See,
like,
I can't say
get
fuck
out of
the
my
kids,
face.
so I'll just say fuck the germs, just germs.
All right,
I
kids,
I said it.
I
Yeah.
work with kids. Fuck them.
I got 3 of them. I got
We
3
love
of
the
them
babies,
outbreak
we
monkeys.
hate the
They
germs.
stay
This is a
sick
new
every
breed,
time
I don't
they
know.
cough.
I like them individually. As a whole,
Festering.
fuck them.
Festering
whole,
and
just as a whole.
fermenting like kombucha.
Just a whole. Individually, there's some really
Spread
good
the germs.
kids.
They do.
Yeah.
But fuck
But
the
as a
germs.
And your
collective
attitudes,
whole,
and you're not listening, and you're
just licking
hypertension,
things and
and all
not
that
using no
stuff.
sanitizer. They
Yeah.
licking their hands.
Yep.
Using their whole arm as
The
a
whole
as a
sleeve.
Like my son
Kleenex,
licked his
like,
hand and then
always.
touched my face. I wanted to slap him to death, but I didn't.
You want to. Don't nobody touch your patients like your kid. You be ready to fight.
They know.
So let's wash our
Tiny
hands,
person.
people. Let's
Yes.
teach our kids how to sneeze.
Please.
Please do.
Lysol.
Or you're gonna get a flying fuck you for being nasty.
Lysol.
Definitely.
You should talk to your babies.
And hazmat suits. For
Right.
you guys who know out here.
I have
Jesus.
wanted to go to work like the Chinese people
Yeah.
sometimes, but
We're like back up.
I need a mask.
Right, like back up talking to me, player. No, I'm gonna get to you, but back up talking to me right
So next week we're gonna be back here with a new guest, and we're gonna have our video from our Soul Fire session with Miss
Yeah.
Cat.
Oh, fire.
And we'll talk about how we did. I told you guys I'm gonna probably poop at least once.
Let's hope I'm skinty.
Somebody else said that too.
I think that's
Skinty.
Well,
I
it's
feel
gonna
like
be
I'm not gonna get my
instant.
$10
It's
worth.
gonna be instant, so
See?
you'll be good.
Silver
You'll be
lining.
covered. Yeah.
Silver lining, folks.
We'll be
Don't
good.
have no Taco Bell or no asparagus right before no.
Okay, so now this is Friday, and what is the address? We have it on our thing, but what's the address?
Oh God, I can't remember it off
Well,
the
it's
top
in.
of my head.
Oh,
Let me look it. You got it?
I think I
Oh,
got it. I got
faster
it.
than me.
so, nope. It's just the girl who was yelling. The girl who was crying about fucking. Wasn't there? I'm not calling Dipset. I'm so gone. Okay, so 4151 Mayfield Road. You guys, it's at 7 till 8:30. It's $10. It's gonna be a great $10, man.
Yes.
Come get some strength, balance, flexibility,
Yes.
de-stress, and learn some tricks.
Nice.
Learn
Get
some
your
tricks.
yoga life on.
All right, so you can catch us next week. Catch me, Stacey Malone Film on Instagram.
Candy Baby 7714.
That's Queen Cat.
All righty then. Thank you for coming by.
Thank y'all.
I drink this nasty
Bye.
ass tea.
Thank you
one more
for
time.
coming.
Thank y'all for having me.
Oh my gosh, this goes too fast.
It's not a physical thing. It's not a mental thing. It's soul fire. You touch me and I come alive. Your kisses leave me paralyzed. I'm yours and my defenses all the way down, way down. How do you do what you do to me? It's been this long and I can't believe up. Please come on, hey. I'm on fire and I'm burning up. Hey, I'm on fire and I'm burning up. Someone please call 911. Tell the